What is going on with these markets, you guys? How's it going? It's your boy Abel again. I'm here with another video for you guys. Like I said, I'm going to keep you guys up to date with everything cryptocurrency related. It's going to be a lot of videos because this market just has so much stuff always going on. But I'm prepared to do that for you guys because I want you guys to be prepared and educated enough to make decisions on your own. And let's just get started, okay? Because I have a lot to talk about today. It's going to talk about the decline in these markets, man. There's been a lot of red, right? A lot of negative percentage change in the past few days. And you guys deserve to know why, okay? And I'm going to tell you exactly why, in my opinion, these things are happening, okay? And then I have a few other sources that I'm going to basically talk about also to see if we can get to the bottom of this, okay? So let's start off with the market cap, okay? See what's going on with the market right now. Oh, man. Let's see where we at. It's a lot of red. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin at $11,877 a coin. That is crazy. I did not expect to see Bitcoin drop that low again. But you just never know with these markets. Okay, now look at the market cap is at $585 billion, which is much, much less than what it was. It's about $250 billion less than about a week and a half ago, which is obviously a huge amount. There's around $47 billion worth of volume that been through the markets in the past 24 hours with a BTC dominance of 34%. All right. Now just look at these markets. Bitcoin, like I said, is at $11,877 with a 14% change. All right. Ethereum at just over $1,000, which is crazy also. Ripple at $1.32, which has a lot of people panicking. I was never a big fan of Ripple to begin with, so I really don't care what's going on with this one. But I know a lot of people that have invested a lot of money into Ripple, and it's just obviously not going the way that they expected. It had reached a high of around almost $5 about a few weeks ago. Now it's still $1.32. 27% change in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin Cash at $1,900. Cardano at 61 cents, which is a big steal in my opinion. I didn't even think it was going to get this low, but it has 25% change, which is it dropped 25% in volume in the past 24 hours. We got Litecoin at 194, Neo at 150, which is honestly going to be a steal because I see Neo really hitting big numbers in the near future. It's definitely one of my plays for the whole year. Let's see what else we got. IOTA down to $2.85. That's another one of my big holders that I'm going to hold for 2018. IOTA. Monero down to 340. As you can see, like it's just all red in this market right now. Like there's no green whatsoever. The only green that I have seen earlier was just from the US dollar, which that one really doesn't change much, stay stagnant. But like look at this. This is all red in the markets, which is just disgusting to look at. But all right, let's get to the main point of the video, right? To show you guys exactly why we're seeing such decline in these markets, okay? And it has to do with a lot of the Asian market, all right? What you guys have to realize is that the Asian market over in like South Korea, China, all those places over there, they hold the most volume in these markets, okay? They're the ones putting the most money behind these coins. So when like rumors come out or storylines come out about those places, of course is going to affect the markets. You've seen what happened with China a few weeks ago when China was trying to propose a ban. There was a rumor going around about a ban, right? It did the same thing to these markets where it made the markets just go completely crazy or people didn't know what to do, all right? And the same thing is happening now with South Korea, right? And here's just an article on Reddit where on Reddit is a real great place to really figure out news. Twitter is another great place to figure out news. Other YouTube channels are good places to actually figure out news also. All right, so I was just doing my research today, try to give you guys as much accurate information as I can. And I came across a few articles. So with this one, I've been hearing about this one about the South Korean crypto ban and how they were talking about it a few days ago about banning it. And then I think it was yesterday they retraced their story and say that they're not going to ban it. But then again, now we're getting more news that this South Korean finance minister Kim Dong-young said on a local radio station, right, that a ban is still a live option, okay, which means that there's still a possibility that the whole entire nation over there in South Korea could just ban cryptocurrency as a whole, which obviously will have a huge impact on the market cap and on the volume in itself, because like I said, they play a huge role in these cryptos. So this market is definitely rumor based, is rumor driven. So any rumor that comes out or any news that comes out will have a huge impact on these markets. And it's exactly what we're dealing with right now. Okay, so that's one part of it that I think could really be a big reason as to why we're seeing such a big decline in the market. Obviously, we just have to have some time, just have patience with it, just so they can really clarify as to what they're going to do. There's nothing that we can do at this time except for holding. Okay, do not liquidate your assets, especially if you're down. Hold. That's exactly what they want you to do, right? This is all called market manipulation, all right? Even though they're not trying to do it on purpose most of the time, this is market manipulation because, like I said, this thing is rumor driven, okay? So your best option right here when you're investing in these cryptocurrencies is just to hold, okay? You have to have patience. If you don't have no patience when it comes to investing in these markets, then you might as well just stop doing it and go back to your day job, because this is not going to be for you, all right? You have to have patience. Every single market out there in this world, every single market has a correction period where it has to correct. No market can go straight up every single time, okay? And there's certain things like this that manipulate the market to actually start the correction. And that's what I think we're seeing right now. We're seeing a huge correction based off of news, all right, which is completely normal. That's healthy for the market. So we just have to have patience and allow it to play its course, and we go from there, okay? So the South Korea ban is definitely one that's affecting the markets right now. I have another one also. Another article that I read that I think is actually really, really interesting that could play a part in it also. Okay, it's from this guy right here, Eclipse Gum on Reddit. Follow him if you guys are actually into this stuff. But it says basically what I was talking about earlier, how Asia still dominates the crypto trading by volume, and they account for a vast majority of money flowing in and out. And in 3 weeks, right, is their Lunar New Year. Okay, so this is basically their New Year's Eve for us in the States, where they have a lot of money that they have invested into the cryptos. They're taking out, right? They're securing profits so that they can go and buy flights, buy gifts for family, and just spend money. All right, that's what they do. That's what all of us do. That's completely normal. Also, as an investor, to take some profits, all right, just to go spend on yourself. And that's exactly what this guy is saying is happening over there, which makes complete sense if you think about it. Because during the New Year and in the holidays, it's the exact same thing we do, right? We secure profits, we take out some money so we can go buy flights, travel, buy some gifts for the family. And so obviously, if a vast majority of the people over there are doing it, that's going to play a huge role in these markets also. All right. So that this article is very interesting and it makes a lot of sense. Also, this is why I wanted to bring it to you guys. Okay. So it comes back to the story of having patience. All right. Let the whole thing play out. Even if you have to hold for the next month or two, that's fine. Just have patience. Forget about the markets right now. Go take some time off and just go enjoy yourself. Because right now, just looking at the markets, you're going to really just keep on frustrating yourselves. Okay. So as of right now, just chill out. Everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be okay. This is completely healthy. Like I said, there's really nothing to worry about. You only should worry about is if you actually liquidate your assets and sell off and take the loss. Okay. So now another article that I have read, right, that I wanted to bring up also is this one right here from Heisenberg Report. Okay. It says Bitcoin cryptocurrencies collapse on China, South Korea jitters. Okay. That's exactly what I was just speaking about earlier about the rumors and stuff like that in the news. And they said they should be prepared to lose all their money. All right. Articles like this. All right. This is market manipulation at its finest, right? This last part where it says they should be prepared to lose all their money. This articles like this cause FUD in the market. All right. FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. All right. This is why people start liquidating their assets and start to prepare to take profits or take the losses because of stuff like this. You want to be aware of things like this and not let it affect your mental aspect of the side. All right. All the smart investors, all the people that actually know what they're doing, are not going to liquidate right now. All right, we're just going to hold through this little period that we're going through. All right, so don't let articles like this scare you out of your positions and make you take a loss. That's the worst thing to do. All right, or even scare you out of this and allow you to take a small profit, because a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, the markets are going to go right back to where they were, soaring at new highs. And you're going to be really upset that you had got out of your positions. So it all comes down to just having patience. Like I said, that's the main important key here, is just having patience and just allow the market to play out. Okay. Like I said, you do not take a loss unless you actually liquidate the asset and sell it off. Okay. So just continue holding, you guys. We're going to get through this together. I'm holding all my positions. I have nothing to worry about because of my trading background. I do understand that this happens in these markets. Every market happens, whether it's a stock market, Forex market, futures market. Every market has corrections like this. Okay. And the Bitcoin market has just been shooting up so crazy. This is inevitable. All right. So have patience, and we're all going to get through this together. Okay. So that's going to be it for today, you guys. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. And don't let news articles like this manipulate you. Don't let news reports and rumors allow you to get out of your positions. Okay. Let's all fight through this together. And it's your boy Abel, and I'm out.